mindful songwriting is a weird thing because it means that I sometimes write things that are very cheesy or grammatically incorrect, because English is not my first language, of course. Things that don't rhyme, or songs that don't have a chorus, or that only have one verse. But essentially, mindful songwriting is just about being mindful in your life. It is just about being aware of what is and letting that process guide you. So instead of trying to force a song to be created, you focus on being in the mindful stage of just being aware. So it's a very kind of non-doing way of living and way of creating. You get different inputs, you see different things, you hear different things, you smell things, you feel things inside of you, and then you take this input and then you turn it into an output. You speak the words, you sing, you hum, you physically have an output. There are vibrations that come from your body and becomes, external input that you can once again take in, observe, receive, be aware, be non-judging. You observe something. I see a flower, or there's a flower, or I'm holding a flower, or there are flowers in my hand. You start to create different words, different sentences. You associate things with it. What does this make me feel like when I look at it? What vibe am I getting? You focus on being. This rose looks like a plastic rose. It looks so perfect. I've never seen such a perfect rose before. You allow yourself to be immersed in being. It's not about not having thoughts and not having feelings. On the contrary, it is about being aware of those thoughts and feelings, because so many of us go through life being so numb or drugging ourselves because we feel like we think too much or feel too much. But in reality, it's because we're judging it, or we're trying to fix it, or we're ruminating over something instead of just allowing it and letting that resistance fall away. Just being with it. Just loving ourselves in that process. This is how I've written over 100 songs. Is to observe, sense. There is a flower in my hand. There are many leaves. Do 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 do. There is a curtain. There is a bed. And there is a head. And yes, it is gonna be extremely bad and extremely cringeworthy and extremely unprofessional. You're just gonna think that this is not a song. This is not a song. What am I doing? But again, you're judging it instead of just having fun with it, playing with it. Using all of these inputs as a way to express yourself, even if it's in the most simple way possible, even if it's just saying, there's a flower, expressing the things that you sense is what is gonna help you to go more into this mindful stage. And it's gonna help you go into a more meditative and trance-like state. And it's not about taking psychedelics or doing stuff to alter your consciousness. It's just about being. It's just about becoming. It's just about removing all the things that disturb you, which is often criticism, judgment, resistance, control, and giving in to what is. Being with what is. And even if it sounds cheesy or it sounds bad or you're unhappy with it, it doesn't matter, because it is an expression, and the more you do it, the more natural it's going to be, and the more easy it's going to be for you to create something that actually sounds beautiful, and something that is authentic, and something that moves your audience, captivates your audience. So stop controlling it, stop forcing it, let it come to you by being aware.